And here we are in round 3. Eventually the Medusa heads actually stop, you just have to get far enough along the stage. Of utmost importance is avoiding damage, of course. You only get 4 hits before you get killed, even on these early stages. Unlike in the first loop of the game, where they go easy on you and let you take more damage. Once you play the game enough, though, the pattern becomes routine. Some of these hidden items are interesting where you find them just by walking around. They were much more difficult to find in the first loop through the game. More natural things such as this money bag here. That can be found on both loops. The 4,000 pointer in the lower screen could only appear in the second and later loops. That was lucky. These are some tricky jumps here, made easier when the cross appeared at the right moment. And here we've arrived at our second point pressing zone. Combination of 2 Medusa heads and a couple of fireballs gives you 4 kills with 1 shot of holy water. All you have to do is pace back and forth between 2 bricks, and at just the right moment, chuck a bottle of holy water and jump to make the Medusa head appear at the right height to hit the flaming explosion. Works every time. The timing is a little different on the first loop, though, so you have to work it a little bit differently there. I think you get the idea. We're going to do this for a really long time, because we get more timer than on the first stage. And as you see, the scoreboard's gone up a couple, 300,000. We're still going on. Further along. And here's the boss with the 2 mummies. We cut it off a little early because we ran out of ammo from not getting any breaks, item drops from the Medusa heads and fireballs. So we had to be content with only about 400, maybe closer to 500,000 extra points on this level. Watch this pattern carefully. It looks easy, but if you do it wrong, the fishman will get you and it'll waste one of your 5 men. First thing you do is use the pocket watch as you use the raft there. This part isn't as bad because obviously you can't get knocked off the edge, but here we actually wait. We could have jumped at the platform earlier, but there's some problems with it. Fishman popping up at the wrong moment. I actually kind of screwed that up a little bit. Here you have to wait. Again, if you would have jumped for the platform, it would have resulted in hitting the fishman in the air, and that one would have killed you. Once out of the catacombs, you get a short break, and I mean a short one. Once these eagles appear and start dropping hunchbacks, you have to be on your guard. Again, no damage, and above all, do not lose your holy water or you're going to be in a world of hurt against the boss. Frankenstein is beatable without the holy water, but it's highly recommended that you just have it. And checking a holy water bottle at the Skeledragon nets you a double shot, which will be very... You'll be glad you have it, trust me. It allows you to stun the boss much easier than if you just had one. We actually got the triple shots by continuing to use this. You can beat these Skeledragons without stunning them, but it's just so much more work. And again, we don't want to risk damage. Once you reach Frankenstein, just immediately start chucking holy water as fast as you can, and he won't be able to move from his starting place, nor will his pesky hunchback Igor. The key is preventing them from moving because they are nasty once they start.